Hi to everyone and welcome. I received request to create more in-depth tutorial how I created this silver cross. So I decided to do it. So let's make this cross. So we're going to start with cube. We're going to scale it down and S and Y to scale it on Y axis. I'm not going to use exact measures, it's just free flow, so you can do it whatever you want, however you want. And let's go to edit mode, change to face mode, and select these faces, Alt and E, extrude individual faces like this. Let's change the view, and Alt and S, and make them wider like this. Now let's add 6 loop cuts here and 6 loop cuts here and 6 loop cuts here, and one more time like this. Now let's select this outside one and the third one like this, first one and third one, first one and the third one, first one and this one. And now we're going to bevel like this, and we're going to make it for 2 segments. Now we can mark a seam and mark a sharp. Now Control minus Alt and S, and we're going to scale this out like this. And now let's change to vertex mode and merge vertices at center. Merge at center. You can press M also at center. Sorry, don't select without this one. So you can select, press M at center, select this, M at center. Okay, so select now all 4 of this, and Alt and S, we're going to scale it out and turn on the X-ray mode. Select these vertices and we pull this down like that. Select this one and pull this like down to look like I don't know, like spike or something. And let's see in the object mode. Now let's go back in edit mode, and now we're going to Shift and A, and we're going to add cylinder. We're going to rotate X 90 degrees. Let's change to face mode. First S and Y to scale it on Y axis like this. I want to be a little bit smaller than the cross. Now select this face and this face, and we're going to insert and change to H mode, and we're going to bridge H loops. Now select this, and I want to make it a little bit bigger, something like this. Okay, let's select this part and mark a seam and mark a sharp. Also this one, mark a sharp and mark a seam. Select all, and I want to S and Y a little bit more, like this. So now let's go to object mode, and I want to generate bevel and make it to be 2 segments. And 0.7, I think it's okay. Now let's shade smooth and let me apply this. Now before you apply, let's go back to edit mode and let's select this face here and let's make it on individual origins. And scale it like this and insert and inserting like this. And now we can apply this. So now when these faces are selected, we're going to extrude, enter Alt and S, and we're going to move in, and now we're going to insert, and we're going to extrude again, Alt and S, and we're going to pull out, and we're going to bevel a little bit for 1 segment. And make this width a little bit bigger. And now Control plus, and now we're going to first change to edge mode and mark a sharp and mark a seam, and now just select this here inside, and we're going to clear sharp. Let's check in the object mode. Yeah, it's looking fine. Now you should install this add-on, which is called Blender Kit. This is the very big library for materials and assets. Some of them are free, some of them are paid. So we're going to use now free material, and we're going to type ornament, and we're looking for this here, old silver ornament. Let's apply it. When you click, it's the warning. When it's green, now if we change to material preview, you can see the material is on the cross. And let's add one more material, and now we're going to search for crystal. So let's type crystal, enter, and you can choose whatever you want. I'm going to choose this one, the red one, and let's add it here. Now let's go to UV editing and change to face mode. Select this face and select also this face on the other side, and now Control plus, sorry, let's go back, So till this edge here, I want to be this crystal material. So now let's select this crystal and we're going to assign, and now let's select all and Y, and we're going to make cube projection like this. Let me select again this crystal material, and now I want to select, invert selection, yeah, and now choose this old silver and assign, and here let's choose this old silver so I can see the texture, and let's select all, and we're going to scale this. So basically what I want is this parts here to come exactly on the edge like this. You can scale a little bit down. Let's move this a little bit up. So let me see what we are doing. And now let's go to shading, and we need to go to displacement, and here on the scale just click one time, make it 2 times. You can see that details are much more visible. So let's go back to UV editing, and now I want to make some changes here. So first let me add some edge loops here like this. Why we don't have seams here, I don't know. Anyway, we don't need them because we're using cube projectile. So now I'm going to select this part here. Let me select this here, and we're going to move this here like this, so we can match the shapes here. Now we're going to do it differently. Let's move this like this, and this part let's move it like this. I just want this part here to go on the edges like this, and now we're going to add one more edge loop here like this, and let's select this part, and we're going to move it like this. We're going to do the same here, loop cut here. We can also symmetrize the mesh, but I want to do it like this. So Let's select this part like this. Let's move it like this, and here we're doing the same. Loop, edge loop here, we select, and let's move this here like this. And now let's check the crystal. Let's select, let's turn off the, and let's select both sides. And let's scale this down. Sorry, scale this up so we can find some nice shapes here on the crystal. And anyway, you can play with these textures. You can use some different materials. This is just fast and basic what you can use and what you can do. And now let's add some HDR, and let's change this evening. 2048 is okay. And you can add one mesh plane, rotate X 90. You can scale this S and Z like this. Add material, and let's make it darker. Like this. Select this cross and this. Let's move them. Let's move them up. Now let's go to layout. And this is it for this video. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.